Hi, today on my desk a cordless hot glue gun, on the platform Makita LXT. For rods with a diameter of 11 millimeters, they are 7/16 inches. I'll give a quick review and compare it to corded ones. Why use a cordless one? The gun constantly falls over while working because of the cord, and the glue spreads out, which is inconvenient. And even in situations where it would be better to use it than liquid nails, you always catch yourself thinking that for a tube of glue, a socket is not needed. And even with a decent hot glue gun, sometimes you're too lazy to use it because you're wondering if the cord will reach, or if it won't, or if you need an extension cord, or if it's useless. I'll just glue it from the tube. This one is very convenient. Thanks to the battery, it's very steady, and interestingly, almost stone dripping from the end at the end than a corded one. Many people don't think of it as a tool.
Are you serious?
But I think it's a very useful tool around the house, for household tasks. I've probably had about 6 of these glue guns, both the cheapest and the most expensive branded ones. I'll say right away that I don't even care for guns with 7mm rods, they're crap for me, whether they're expensive or cheap.
Shit.
And here it is, the 11mm ones are fine. I immediately read a bunch of horrific reviews about them draining batteries instantly. What I can say is the same as in my review of the small angle grinder, link in the description. If your battery is a cheap shit, where the amperage rating is just for show and has nothing to do with the batteries inside, then that's true. If the battery is decent, it doesn't have to be Makita, even a 2Ah is enough for most jobs. You can ignore the brand name. Marketplaces offer all sorts, and in this case, not just brands, but platforms as well. These same glue guns are available for Milwaukee, D.I.M.O.N, Bosch, and other batteries. Mine has the sticker.
Woberick.
You can buy one without the sticker at all. The tool itself is quite large, suitable for the large palm. It measures approximately 20 by 20 centimeters, or 7.8 by 7.8 inches. It weighs 366 grams, or 12.9 ounces. With a 2Ah battery is 750 grams. It's the same as 26.5 ounces. The nozzle has a rubber band, and the nozzle itself has a hex key at the base, making it easy to unscrew and replace. They can be purchased separately in different types. There's a rocker switch under the handle. When you turn it on, it lights up, indicating heating. The heat up time is almost identical to that of a mains-powered one. I turned it on, and it's ready to use in 6.5 minutes. On the front, there's a button with a battery charge indicator. The build quality is okay, even decent for the price. I poked around inside it a bit. Nothing interesting. One of the downsides is that some wires were stripped to the thickness of a hair during stripping, where the button is soldered. Another thing I really didn't like was the wooden contact block, which is absolutely horribly made. The battery is difficult to remove.
Figures! Made in China? It's a piece of China fucking crap!
How long does it last? A fully charged 2Ah battery drains completely in 2 hours and 40 minutes of continuous use. After 50 minutes of work, the tool heats up so you can't touch it with your hands. Obviously, I don't sit at the table with it all day, or glue things together. In such a situation, corded one is really more convenient. This one is a one-time deal. Plug it in, glue what you need, and turn it off. It's great. Pros, cons, nuances. Pros. It's cheap. It cost around $13 when I bought it, and it was gone after the new year. For that price, it's a killer. Only time will tell how long it lasts. I suspect that if it breaks, at that price, I won't even bother to look inside. I'll just buy a new one. Next, ease of use. For me, it's much better than a corded one. It doesn't tip over, and the cable doesn't get in the way again. Top notch. Cons. For that kind of money, who the hell knows? The terminal is very tight. One of the nuances, I'd say, is that it won't work without a decent battery. That's something to be aware of. Bottom line, it's a wonderful household tool for gluing non-critical parts, assembling various crafts, or if you need to pour something inside something, make a non-slip knot. It's a great option, especially if you already have batteries and a charger. It's not suitable for working there for 8 hours a day, gluing something non-stop. I definitely recommend it for occasional projects. That's all, really. Like, subscribe. Good luck to everyone.